Hello guys! Welcome back to another episode of the most wanted Koh Samui travel series.
Yeah, so in this episode it's all about food and it's all about Thai food because we are here in Thailand. As Malaysians, we love food so much, and especially Thai food. Both of us love Thai food really much, and in Malaysia you can easily get Thai food everywhere, but talking about real authentic Thai food, of course you must get it from Thailand itself, the origins of the cuisine. So Thai food is all about the sourness, the spiciness, the fresh herbs they use in their dishes, like basil leaf, Café lime leaf in their soup, and it's just so flavorful in some of the dishes. So in this episode we'll show you some of the must-try dishes here in Thailand, and as well as in Koh Samui as well, because Koh Samui is an island, so seafood is a must here. So follow us and we'll show you more in our video today. Let's go.
Let's go!
So one of the things you cannot miss here in Thailand is the fresh seafood Thai BBQ buffet. It's the must eat thing here and must try things here in Thailand, especially here in Koh Samui. The seafood is so fresh. Actually, Janet right now is building some of the food. Let's have a look. Ooh la la, look at this. Oh my god.
Yay, your chef here.
Best chef in Kuala Lumpur. Not in the world, but in Kuala Lumpur. Right here we have the traditional Thai half grill, half boil. They call it mokatai. And right here we have a seafood barbecue. It's a charcoal barbecue. So we have some river shrimp, we have oysters and also a crab. Oh my god, I can't resist seafood. That's my favorite thing here. Alright.
Is it ready?
Look how huge is the
Is it ready?
Yeah, it's been on the grill for a while. I think for almost 10 minutes, and look how huge is the crab. It's almost the same size as my palm. And almost the half of my face. It's huge, and everything here is you pay at the price and you get unlimited refill. It's a buffet style, so it has a lot of selections, seafood selections, different type of prawns. You have the ocean prawns, you have the freshwater prawns and the saltwater prawns. Oh my, it's on fire. I'm gonna remove it.
Okay.
Okay, and you have crabs, you have squid, different types of squid, you have the cuttlefish, you have the normal squid, you have salmon, you have fish, so many things to choose from it. Yeah, definitely good.
This place is really nice if you are hungry like for a whole day already, or you had a really good breakfast and then you didn't really eat during the day, and you should really starve yourself before you come here because there are so many selections. And then for me, I really can't live without chili, so everything I eat literally I will always like dip with like all those chilies, like Thai chilies. And besides all those seafood, you also have other things like chicken, marinated chicken, and also like pork slices, which are really good, and you should really go there and to check out yourself to see what are the choices you have and really have a feast for yourself.
Listen to that sizzling. Oh, it's like calling you to eat them right now. That looks beautiful.
Oh, it's a lot. It's really nice. Okay, sorry. It's really nice.
Okay guys, now this is the river shrimp over here. It is so fresh, even you eat it without any sauce or any dip, you can still taste the sweetness of the shrimp. So I'm just gonna eat it pure with the shrimp. Oh my goodness. It tastes like the ocean. It's so sweet, and the prawn is so fresh, and it's so tender as well. Definitely worth it for all the price giving. Yeah, awesome, I would say. Yeah. So we finished our meal here. We eat for more than 2.5 hours, and look at all the plates we have here. Oh my god, unbelievable. We ate so many seafood, prawns, squid. Very satisfying meal here. Definitely is a must when you visit any part of the Thailand, and even especially in Koh Samui. Yeah. One thing is my favorite thing here in Thailand is I like to go to those usually local restaurant where no tourists will go, because that's where you get all the homely cooked Thai food from those Thai mother where they usually run the restaurant, and there you can get the most authentic Thai food and Thai taste cuisine from this kind of restaurants. So right now we are here in one of the restaurants that we passed by from the street, and we decided to come in because we saw the menu is quite attractive with a lot of Thai food selections. And let me show you what are the food that you must order when you come to all these homely Thai restaurant, right? One of the things you can't miss when you are here in Samui is the local coconut, as Jana is drinking right now, because Samui is known as the coconut island in Thailand, where Samui produce the most delicious and the sweetest coconut in the world. So when you are here in Samui, make sure you do not miss the coconut. Alright, a simple one will cost around 60 to 70 baht. Okay, and it's definitely worth it. Look at the size of this coconut, it's really huge.
Some people always say that if the coconut is old, so you only get like a really nice coconut water, but not the flesh. But for this one here, it's like no matter which coconut you get like the sweetest coconut water and also the flesh itself. So it's like it's really good.
Look at the flesh, it's really tender and soft. It's a young coconut, I can tell, because the flesh is really soft, easy, just peel off from the coconut itself. And look at the water, it's so clear. Oh my goodness. So one of the things you must order when you come to the Thai restaurant is anything, especially pork or chicken cooked with basil leaf in it. I think this is the signature of Thai food, the very basic one. It is very delicious. It's a little bit savory, and the smell, the aroma of the basil really brings up the pork and brings up the whole dish.
It's really good, like even with just like a little bit of pork itself, you can have like a big scoop of rice, which is like, it's really delicious, that you should really try it when you are in Thailand.
Try some? Yeah. Oh, that's a huge piece. Oh my god, this is so good. It's really good to go with the rice. I'm sure just a little bit small portion of the pork itself, you can finish a big bowl of rice, because it's quite salty and savory. And I think that it's even better if you have a fried egg on top. It will definitely add an additional bonus to the whole dish. Yeah, really good. Another dish when you come to Thailand you can miss is another signature dish, which is the fried glass noodle, also known as pad thai. Usually they come with prawn, they call it as pad thai kung. So it's one of my favorite Thai dishes here in Thailand as well. I've been craving it for many days, and I've been having it for many times since I arrived here in Koh Samui. And this is, I think, is my 4th time in the 3rd days, so I really love it. Let me show you. It is a glass noodle similar to kway teow and slightly more al dente, and they usually fried it with some spring onions, tofu, chicken or pork or prawn, and a lot of green sprout and chili paste, where it is very similar to Malaysian char kway teow, but the flavor is just much more amazing. It's like having a party in your mouth. So on the side we have some additional chili flakes, green sprout to clear off your palates, and also some dry peanuts to add on the peanut aroma to it. That's actually my favorite thing when I eat pad thai, which is to sprinkle some of the peanuts, ground peanuts on top of the pad thai. Before you eat, you should squeeze the lime on top of it to add on the sourness, where to boost your appetite to it as well. It's really, really nice. What do you think?
I love it when it's a bit sweet. It's like in Thailand, the dishes, some of the dishes they always like to have like a bit of sweetness into it. So you have a little bit of sour and a bit of sweetness. So it became like a really, really nice flavor. So that's why I guess once a few days we're gonna have a pad thai. So like basically that's like what we do every day to when we hunt for Thai food. So yeah, I really like pad thai. So that's what I'm gonna order like definitely like literally every day for this.
So right now we are here in the night market looking for some dessert, and let's see what can we find here. Hello guys, welcome to my crib again here. Currently we are back in our villa from the night market, the Fisherman Village night market in Boput, and we have another sessions of food recommendations and tell you some of the must-try food here in Thailand, especially here in Koh Samui. So the first dish we have is the Thai pancake, they call it. Alright, it's actually a roti. Okay, it's my crib, so I'm gonna do it a little bit more fancy and serve it to Janet for the food tasting.
Oh, okay.
So this pancake is actually the banana flavor with honey. So it's kind of like a dessert. Okay. I already washed my hand before, so no worries. Okay, just place it nicely. And voila!
Wow.
This is the banana Thai pancake from Chef Windsor. Okay.
Thank you.
Please try.
Thank you.
And to serve you a welcome drink as well, we have Thai beer.
I'm a bit thirsty after a long walk back from the night market, so I think this beer will gonna save my life. Okay, I'm revived a bit, so let me try the food that Vincent prepared for me. Okay, like street food.
It looks like a fine dining food right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Street food in a fancy plate with a fancy representation of. Okay.
How does it taste like?
It's sweet because the one we ordered is we have the banana fillings and then they have the caramel sauce on it. So it tastes a lot like the roti canai in Malaysia, where we eat it as a supper or breakfast. But here in Thailand, they make it as a dessert. It's really nice. You have a lot of other flavors, like they'll put Nutella or other sweet sauce on it. So
Usually more with the sweet side of it. In Malaysia, usually we dip it in curry sauce or dal, which is the lentil curry, and usually eat it a little bit more as a savoury for breakfast or for any time. Right?
But I really like it here in Thailand that they make it this way. Yeah, it's different from Malaysia, but really you can like taste it in a different way, which is great.
We have another food here in Thailand as well that you must try. It is one of my favorite traditional Thai dessert. So let me show you guys. I'll pass it to Janet to hold the camera, and I'll be the chef again. So this is the traditional Thai dessert. Let me show you. Actually, the mango with sticky rice. It is my favorite Thai dessert here. Okay, but let me serve it in a fancy way. Okay. Have this coconut milk here. I'm gonna serve it on the side, and have the rice. I'm gonna get a spoon and fork here.
you're gonna put it in that plate.
Yep.
Okay.
So we have the mango on the side.
Oh, that's nice.
A little bit more, so it looks really worth the money that you're paying off in a 5-star restaurant. As an agent, we always love big portions when you pay a little bit more. I'm the same as well. So I'm gonna serve it right here. And on the side we have the coconut cream, right? Usually they pour it or you dip it.
Just for representation, you can just put it there. Wow. Whoa. It looks like 150 baht instead of 50 baht that we paid for.
It looks like 1,000 baht. So I'm gonna try it because it is my favorite Thai dessert here. So firstly, the sticky rice is actually not sweet. It's more towards a little bit of umami taste, the savoury taste. So don't be surprised when you eat the rice and you feel like it's a bit salty. No worries at all because it's supposed to be that way. And the mango is always sweet in Thailand. I have no idea why. And plus the coconut cream, it adds an additional coconut flavor, coconut aroma to it. And the whole thing in your mouth is just so balanced. You have the savoury, you have the sweet, you have the coconut cream. Really delicious. My mouth is actually watery right now. I'm gonna eat it.
Eat it, yeah.
My goodness. And it's so good because the rice here, I'm serious. I wish you guys can try this. This is just a typical mango sticky rice from the night market. It's selling everywhere on the streets. But this one here, because of the sticky rice, it's not like overly cooked. It's still a bit chewy. And in the middle, it's still a bit hard and kind of like crunchy. So it adds the extra texture to it. It's like crunchy. And I'm surprised it's special. It's the first time that I eat it. It's a little bit crunchy in the rice as well. It's really good. Love it. Right now we will try to finish the dessert that we bought from the night market earlier that we made to look a little bit more fancy. She's enjoying right now. As a Malaysians, we are very familiar to Thai food, Thai cuisine because we are the neighbor of Thailand and you can easily find authentic local Thai food in any part of Malaysia as well. So I believe the standards for us to rate a Thai food as a good Thai food is quite high as well because we are always eating Thai food most of the time. So in the last few days, we've been to a lot of Thai local restaurants. We've been to the fancy one, we've been to the local one. We still prefer the local one because I think that's the chef there is most of the chef is their own family market, own mother. They are cooking the dishes and they really make good Thai food instead of the restaurant. They are more catered to the tourists. It's not really spicy enough or not really sour enough. So when you come to Thailand, make sure you go to those family restaurant instead of those fancy restaurant. Alright?
So guys, here's the end of our food series. So remember to subscribe and like if you like it and stay tuned to our next episode of Summer Travel Series.
Bye guys. Bye.
Right here really reminds me about Guilin in China. Lamai Beach, where they say it's one of the most beautiful beaches here in Koh Samui.
We also have a giveaway for everybody.